Hello YouTube and welcome to SGaming. My name is Roy and I'm just going to show you guys my current cubic deck profile that I've been working on as of late. So without further ado, let me just go into it. So I played 3 Crimson Novas, obviously the boss monster of the deck, and he counts himself as a name. He's an inherent summon. I played 2 Dinko Sekkas, so at this current point in time, I've been thinking about cutting Dinko Sekka out for probably an effect Veiler, because I only play 2 hand traps in the deck, and that's currently in permanence because it's great going first then second. So I've been back and forth about keeping Dinko in or swapping her out for Veiler or some other hand trap, to be honest, but I just like the fact, like, if you could play Veiler against El Glitch, Salaman Great, Alter Guys, or any back row deck, or probably you know, just for that reason. I played 3 Duza, the Cubic Meteor Vessels. He's the starter of the deck. You can obviously read this effect, so like once he's normal or special summon, you can send 1 cubic card from your deck to the grave. And then once returned during either player turn, if a monster is sent to my graveyard this turn while this card is face up on the field, he gains 200 attack for each monster in the graveyard with a different name. So he's also one of the combo starters. One thing you want to do when you have him on the field, depending on the hand that you have, you can you want to send Cubic Karma, which is your starter. So you could just banish it to get any other cubic monster that you need in your hand. You could send Cubic Dharma so that you can recur a monster in your grave by banishing this card. Or you can also use the draw effect. But the main reason I use dudes in the deck is for Karma, Dharma, and Unification, because you send Unification to the grave in order to link climb in case you go first and you open a hand with Duza, mainly Summoner Monk. And that brings me to the next card anywhere in the deck. I play 2 Summoner Monks. Play Summoner Monk so that I could link climb, and I'll get into the links to the extra deck, but as you can see below, the links are at the bottom. I use that to link climb and to go into my rank 4 XZs. I play 1 Endoria Doom Vault, the Cubic Emperor. Also play Buster Gundle. Now, certain people that play cubic decks or don't have that vast knowledge of cubic decks, they'll say like they only play these 2 for names. But after I'm done showing off my deck profile, I'm gonna do probably like a couple of videos to play the game and test this deck out, because I haven't really had the chance to test it. But yes, you are able to summon these 2, and these aren't just names. I play 1 Vulcan. I play this for a name, and I play it because I can summon it. Same thing with Girgaio. And then I also play 3 Vijams. Vijams, I use him to sit, to basically stall. When people attack him, he he puts a cubic counter on that opponent's monster. Monsters with a cubic counter cannot attack, and their effects are negated. And then he's moved into the spell and trap card zone. Then during your turn, during your main phase, you can move him back from the spell and trap card zone into a monster zone. So basically you use him as a name, and he goes in tandem with Cubic Karma. I played 2 Lightning Storms. Now, I've been on a fence. I actually own 2 Lightning Storms. So I'm trying to make this deck as real as possible for myself. So I could play the deck at locals. Steve and I, we really haven't had any time to go to locals due to our job changes. So once we get that out the way, we'll be able to just see about attending locals on Saturdays. We don't go on Fridays. We've been trying to go, but we've been tired lately. But on to the profile. So I played 3 Cubic Waves. This is an amazing card in the deck. I play it at 3. I feel like if you're a Cubic player, you should play this at 3. It basically, you double the attack of your Cubic monster, and then you cut the monster that you target on your opponent's side of the field in half. Also, you can banish this card in any number of cubic monsters to place cubic counters on your opponent monster. So if I banish Cubic Wave, my mistake, and Duza and Endoria, that allowed you to place 2 cubic counters on 2 of your opponent monsters, or depending on however many monsters that they have on the field. I played 3 Foolish Barrel of Goods because this card helps me turbo into my strategy to get Crimson Nova out to OTK. Um, Basically, yes, I could send Karma if I need to. I could send Dharma if I need to. I could send this if I need to, and I could send Cubic Ascension. I played 2 Pot of Extravagances because I also played 2 Dharmas. So I used the Extravagance to obviously get rid of my extra deck, just so I could draw into do what I need to do to draw into Crimson Nova, Mama State. Aside from the Lightning Storms, I also play 2 Twin Twisters. I'm testing it out with this because this deck sucks, and this deck's main weakness is back row decks or getting hit because you want to make sure the back row is clear so that you can just OTK your opponent. But yes, I just played 2 Pot of Extravagances because I don't mind being able to get rid of my extra deck just for a draw. And plus, you can use this as bait too, as a Ash Blossom bait for your opponent. 2 Twin Twisters for back row along with Lightning Storm. Also, yeah, one thing I forgot to mention about Lightning Storm is going second, I can either destroy the back row or their face-up attack position monsters. That's another reason why I keep both of them in here. This specifically for the spells and traps, and the monsters if they keep their monsters in attack mode. I played 3 Karmas, 2 Ascension, 2 Impermanents, 2 Evenly Match, and 3 Unification. I played 2 and 2 because if I see it, I'll see it, and if I'm able to use it at a great time, I'll be able to use it. Same thing with Evenly Matched. Probably later within the games if they attack, or if they do attack and I'm kind of low on life, I could just use this right out of my hand. In Unification, I use this to link climb because I do not play the fusion. So on my extra deck, I play Super Dreadnought Railcannon Levi, Gustav Max, 27 Dreadnought, Bagusta, Exciton Knight, Abyss Dweller, Douglas the Timeless, Bomber Dragon, Zesboros, Bull Sword. Access Code Talker, I actually have to purchase this card, but I'm trying to, since I know the deck so much, I'm trying to actually play a new deck besides Cubics and sub tiers. Topologic Trisbania, Decode Talker, Nightmare Phoenix, and Cerberus. So for my side deck, I've just started fooling around with the side deck based off of certain lists that I saw that were siding for this current meta. So I play Scythe because this is a going second deck. So mainly I want a side and going first cards, especially if they do make me go first once they figure out that I'm playing Cubics. So I play Scythe to lock them out of the extra deck. Lancia for dinosaurs. Dinos are meta at the time of this recording. Dinos are meta. Link Dragon is meta, and some other decks are meta. Dogmatica invoked and whatnot. Inspect the Border in case they make me go first. I actually thought about bumping this up to 3. I keep Prohibition in. I might just swap it out. I've left it in just because I didn't know what else to put in at this time of the recording. But I mainly kept this in here due to L-Glitch, because like people are playing L-Glitch, Dogmatica, probably pure L-Glitch or any other deck. So if you use Prohibition, you could just make that card ban that you're whatever deck you're playing against. And if they do make me go first, you call Prohibition on L-Glitch, they can't play Salaman Grace or anything else. Just deck dependent basically. Artifact Sanctum in case they make me go first and they pop the Sanctum, I still get a pop. And then using Sanctum in tandem with Scythe and Lancia just makes it quicker to have access to those. And then I also play Dimensional Bear because of Infernoble Knights. And we have Infernoble Knights, Dogmatica Invoke, which revolves around fusions and stuff like that. Synchros for the Heike Foul Brats combo in terms of Dragon Links with Synchros. So yes, that's why I kept this in to go first. I thought about using Royal Decree, Red Reboot. But so I want to hear what you guys think about this current profile, cause a little later on before I head to work, I'm gonna try to post some videos with me testing this profile out. So yes, this is actually RNS's gaming most recent video because we didn't have that much time. Yeah, as I said before, to go to locals that much. So this is something new to me. I just figured out how to screen record on my laptop. So I decided to why not bring you guys some content for once while I can before I head to work later. But yes, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. And yeah, my goal is to top with Cubics, basically. Top again. I topped with it years ago, and I love this deck. This is my favorite deck of all time. And I look forward to hearing what you guys think about the deck, especially if you're a Cubic player and you know the deck, like you legit know the deck inside and out. So yes, I'd love to hear some constructive criticism, what you guys have to say. Again, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, because we're on the road to 1K. We need 1K subscribers so that we can start rolling out our merch and stuff. So yes, this is Roy from RNS Gaming, and I'm out. Take care, everyone.